Hello and welcome everyone to the Southwood County Recreation Center in Wisconsin Rapids. It's brought to you by Wisconsin Rapids Community Media and Hockey TV. I'm Don Pachaco, giving you commentation for this evening between this game between Steele County Blades and the Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings.
Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings, and we sure thank them for their support. Thank you, Amy. The Riverkings appreciate your support, and it's support from people like you that enables the Riverkings to fulfill their promise of building hockey up and down the river. All right, Wisconsin Rapids, are you ready? I can't hear you. Are you ready for hockey?
Starting in goal for Steele County is number 30, Billo Ventilla. And for the Riverkings, it's number 1, Drake Bradshaw. As Riverkings gain control off the faceoff and steer over to Fleming. Fleming up the boards, and that will go all the way and up for icing.
Hockey fans, tonight's opening faceoff was brought to you by Connexus Credit Union, the Riverkings official game puck sponsor. Stop by the merchandise table to get your official game puck, as well as lots
the faceoff will be to the left of Drake Bradshaw.
It's the Christmas shopping season. Winter beans are now in stock.
Kreger gets the draw against Kitagawa. Fleming rims the puck to Peterson. The puck is then retrieved by Von Ruben, but stolen by A. Out in front to Kreger, scores! Cole Kreger from the feed from Team OA, and it is 1-0 here early. Edwards wins the face-off and is taken into Steele County control, but then dumped into the zone by 27, Richard Young. Battle on the wall, Lee and Young. Ostapiak in there for help. Puck is played back. Ostapiak takes control, plays it up the boards, whereas moved more further than Harold Jurgens there on the blue line, where he dumps the puck right back in. Puck move up to the wall to Lee. Up to the middle of Morch, and puck gets away. And the puck is chipped out of play by McKenzie. Moore wins the faceoff. Lifts up the middle and retrieves the puck, but gets away from him. Maselli dumps the puck in. Steele County plays chase. Erdman rims the puck around the board today. Gets no further than the blue line where it's dumped back in. Moore picks up the puck and skates down the middle and will send it in deep at the red line. And he wins the race to the puck as well. In there with Von Ruben. Puck is rimmed up the wall to Maselli, who tries a cross-ice pass that is intercepted by Day. He'll send it back in deep to Von Ruben. The middle where he comes, and the puck will be chipped in deep. Puck right up, and looks like there'll be no icing. The ref will wave it off. Puck won there on the wall by Smith with a quick shot, steered away. Up the middle and out of the zone. Steele dump it right back in. Ooh, a little miscommunication out in front, almost picked up by Carter. Picked up by Kreger, and puck will be sent back in. Guevara up tries to put the puck up the boards, but it's disrupted again. Here comes Freeze, and he'll just chip it out. Fleming on it, will go D to his partner, Steer. Up the wall to A, when he'll just get it in deep. Coco getting pressured by Peterson. And intercepts the pass in the middle and will send it right back in deep. Seems like the main game plan is to get pucks in deep for the Riverkings today. A will send it in front. It is intercepted. Peterson out in front and a save by Ventella. Peterson was right and tight there with a great chance, but Ventella was just as good. Face off here to the left of Ventella. Edward wins a draw. Young with a shot right into the chest of Ventella.
Fans, be sure to get your 50-50 raffle tickets. Tickets can be purchased through the merchandise table or from Burrow and his lucky bucket.
Send try again. Ospiak wins the draw back to Romero, who will play it up the wall and center it through the middle, but got to nobody, but the puck almost gets out as it's kept in by Edwards. Battle along the wall, Richard Young comes out with it. Tries to center it in front, but nobody was there to receive the pass. Stevenson sends it back in deep. DeBar 7 sends it back up the wall. Here's Jurgens out in front, takes a shot, tipped, but over the net. Morch wins the draw. McKenzie pinches down. Puck gets out. But put right back in there. Freeze back to receive it. He'll look up, give to his winger. Morch tries to play it up the middle, but is intercepted by Milius. McKenzie behind his own goal. Will rim it back to his partner, Erdman. Erdman will chip it off the wall today. Milius is on a break. He's in. Scores! Luke Milius on the breakaway, and it's 2-0. Quick chip off the wall that got to Tanner Day, who made a great pass to Milius, who had broken free. He made a quick move to his backhand. It's now 2-0 here early in the first. Swing face-off. Romero takes control, chips it off the wall to Freeze. He'll play chase as Trevino goes back behind his own goal. Here's a break, 2-on-1. Here's Smith. The shot and a save by Vendella. Trevino plays back, gives it to McDonald, who was hit hard there by Romero. Smith makes a move at the blue line and he's in. Backhand shot, save by Ventella. Smith back out to the point. Another shot that's blocked in front. And a hand pass is called as it looks like Peterson might have played it down with his glove.
Make sure that your tires and cooling system are ready for the season. You'll find Team Matthews Tire Centers on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids.
Face-off will come outside as it'll be Ospiak and Krieger facing off here. Krieger comes out ahead. Puck goes to Steer, who will chip it in deep. Just stopped there by Majar. Puck is taken back to the zone. Ospiak. That's as far as he'll get it as it stays in. Peterson down low. Pressured there by Coco. Puck comes out to Lee, who will dish it off to Van Ruben, but A playing defensively. Lee will retrieve the puck back. Dish it off to Coco. Will leave it there for Lee, but is intercepted by Krieger. Peterson tries to pass in front, but no one's there to receive it. Van Ruben and Peterson battle in the corner. And he makes a move, he's out. Out to Steer with a point. Raymond, one-timer, scores! What a shot! As here again, the Riverkings scored, is now 3-0. Very tough save for Ventella on that. As moving side to side there on that Ray Fleming one-timer. Not a very easy save to make. And now 3-0 early. Steele County uses their timeout. Wins a draw. Back to Romero. Go for a skate. Chips it off the wall. Intercepted by Young. Young makes a move and still has the puck. He's got Jared Stevenson on his wing. But the puck is great back check there. Puck is kept alive, and a shot from Jurgens is stopped by Ventella. He'll hold on. Morch and more on this draw. Moore will win it back to Jurgens. Jurgens has a look and plays it in deep. But Moore will get there. Sellies meets him. Milius will get the puck and send it back in deep, or Day will chase. It's paid back to Von Ruben, who will play it up the wing. It's chipped further, but intercepted by Moore. Will skate ahead with the puck. Dish it off to Milius, who has a break. He's got a step. Backhand, wide. McKenzie retrieves the puck. It's picked up by the Steele County Blades. Here comes Coco. He'll chip it in deep. And Steele County will get a change. Jurgens will retrieve and play it up to Milius on the wall. Looks cross ice, but it's into a skate. So he'll go back with it. Jurgens getting pressured there. Looks up. Sees McDonald as he retrieves the pass. He's out there in one-on-one. Good defense there by Romero to keep him away from the middle. Puck is rimmed around to Erdman on the board, so take a shot. And then it's stopped by Ventella. Jabara will pick it up in the corner. Play it off the wall, or Trevino will send it back in deep. Romero back again. He'll reverse it around the boards. It's chipped up ahead, and Smith will now send it back in. Freeze on the other side this time. He'll try. He'll get it out. Freeze on the wall, can control the pass. So we get the chip from Erdwin. There's Osapiak on the bouncing puck. You got to be careful with that. As just a simple chip, harmless chip there, took a crazy bounce, and Drake, who hasn't seen a lot of Bradshaw, who hasn't seen a lot of action in this game, had to be sharp with that. Saved by Ventella there off Kreger. Steer on the wall. We'll play it down into Kreger in the corner. The center out in front. Peterson there, one-timer, stopped by Ventella, a toe save. Will win the puck again, and Kreger will get the puck again in there in the corner, and Steer will send in deep, but that's intercepted by Ostapiak. Will send it up the wall. The Gerald chip it. Steer picks it up, makes a few moves down to A. Up to Peterson. Shot. Missed wide. Clement picks up the puck. Just sent it in over the Peterson. What a save by Ventella. As Peterson thought he had that short side. Ostapiak will pick it up. Looks over his options, and he'll chip it in, get a change. Clement will go right up with it. Chip it in. Peterson will show a stick and chip it in deep. As Romero pick it up. Edwards intercepts, but that is grabbed by Jabara. Dished up to Maselli, who will just chip it back in. He's on the forecheck. Drake will play the puck, but it is picked up by Morch. Out to Maselli, but that is intercepted by Stevenson. We'll chip it up to Young, who's down the wall. He's got Edwards with him. He'll play it up. Jurgens has got it. He's out in front, makes a move. Just missed it on that far side. McKenzie will be back and retrieve it as the puck squeaks out of the zone. Young skates ahead with it. Stevenson picks up and will send it to the far corner. Coco chips it out front. Edwards on the blue line. No options as Erdman will just send it in deep. Freeze on the wall. He'll chip it out. Gets as far as the blue line. Here's a chance in front, and it looks like there will be a tripping call here as his stick got caught inside the skates as they're on a break. And Still County will, with 10 minutes left here in the period, will have their first power play chance of the game and a chance to get right back in it. Kreger and Kitagawa on the draw. It is won by Kreger. Steer picks it up, and he will get it down the ice, but actually as far as the red line, but that is picked up by Peterson as Romero went down to stop it. Peterson makes a move, cuts to the middle. Shot! Glove save by Ventella and a beauty. Oh, looks like he went to go play it there, but held it for a little long, and ref thought he wanted to stop it to play. Riverkings already with 14 shots in this period. Ventella has been very busy. Freeze wins the draw, and they'll set up. Von Ruben behind the net. Skate up the middle. Gets it back. And they'll get it in deep. Bradshaw comes out to play the puck right off the glass. Almost out at the line. He'll send it in deep, but Fleming disrupts and will send it out. Foot race now as Peterson is on it against Van Ruben. And Jarrett picks up and will skate it out. He takes his own and chips it in deep. On McKenzie as they battle against the wall. Freeze comes up with it. This is to Lee. Romero on the point with a shot, and that's stopped by Bradshaw. The bodies in front.
Hockey fans, be sure to get your pucks for the Wisconsin Rapids Subway Restaurant Chuck a Puck Contest. Pucks are available now at the merchandise table, and we'll be chucking those pucks at the beginning of the second intermission. Sponsored by Subway. Subway, eat fresh. If you're looking for something to do tomorrow night after the game, why don't you stick around for Polito's Pizza's Able to Riverkings.
Gonzalez wins a draw. Back to Romero and a shot, but that's stopped by Bradshaw right off the draw.
After every Saturday home game.
Puck picked up by McKenzie. He'll backhand it. Seems that it was a little too high and it hits the netting. Puck will be right back into the Riverkings zone for a third faceoff here. Evansville wins the draw back to the Romero. Back over to Coco. He with a shot, and that's stopped by Bradshaw again. Jurgens will pick up, drops it to A, and you'll send it in deep on net. Romero picks up behind his own goal. He'll skate up down the middle. Just up to Coco, who's on, and he'll chip it in deep. Bradshaw to play the puck. Caselli in the corner, just down front. Ooh, looks like it was stopped by Bradshaw. I didn't know where it was. As it was off his mask. 3-2-1 as the penalty expires. Both teams even strength. Romero pick up the puck. Dish it up the wall, but doesn't get to anyone as Erdman will send it back in deep. Romero again will start behind his own goal. Bring it around the boards to Morch. Will chip it. Like safe play and chip it out, and Lee wins. Looks like he's going to win the race. It's 2-on-1. He's in. Pass across. Oh, and he just missed that short side as he lifted it a little too high. Edwards again trying to trip it out. Freeze with a shot. That's high and right over the screen, right into the screen over Bradshaw. As I mentioned before, Bradshaw not having any action. That power play sure changed it as he got right back into the game. Steele County with a few real good chances there. He wins a draw back. He'll go pick up on the blue line just onside. Lee will lose the puck out on the blue line, but he'll retrieve it. Dish it over to Brent Rudin. We'll send it back in deep right on net on Bradshaw. We'll corral it for Jordan Steer. We'll dish it up to Day. Doesn't get as far as the blue line as a shot on goal, and Bradshaw will glove that and get a whistle. Draws one back to Romero. Romero sends into Freeze. Freeze on his backhand. Ooh, looking for Romero, but Romero was just outside the zone. And it looks like the Steele County Blades have never tagged up for the offside, and play is blown dead. Wins the draw back. Fleming in the own zone will rim it back to Steer. Steer play it right up to Peterson on the wall. No icing as A will win the race. Oh, puck is loose right in front and is cleared away by Freeze. So it looks like Ventella had a little trouble with that one. Puck's up to Steer. Cole right in front and he misses wide as he had a great chance there with no one around him. Up into the wall. A will keep it in. Romero there with Peterson on him. He'll just backhand it up the boards. It's intercepted by Steer. Krager down low. Steer there with control. Puck will not get out as Peterson keeps it in, and he'll just send it back in deep. A back in on the forecheck. Takes a hit there from Jabara. Romero here again, up the boards. Again, it's intercepted by Steer. Shot blocked there by Katagawa. Selly on the wall, will try to chip it out. Peyton Carter stays on it and keeps it in. But here he comes, Vaselli up the wing, tries to give it a cross-ice pass. But that is broken up by Jurgens. Jurgens will retrieve it just outside the zone. Fans on a dump in, and the puck will go all the way back into the zone where McKenzie follows. He'll pick up the puck behind the net. Dish out to the wing to McDonald. We'll chip it for streaking Peyton Carter. We'll chip it in deep. Von Rudenbach pins McDonald to the boards, and puck is picked up by Morch. Edwards. And McDonald play catch down low. Edwards picks up the puck and dishes it out to Jurgens. He walks the line, takes a shot, and that's off the outside of the net. And once again picks it up, looks in the middle for Bradley. Carter sends it in deep. Edwards down there all by himself. Has a look, keeps it down low. It's picked up by Coco as he wins the battle. Put the ball up the wall and chipped out. As Vaselli gets chase. Gets a stick on that and will go off himself. As Riverkings turn back, it is Young. Gaining the zone. Looking to shoot and shot, and that is high over the blocker of Ventella. Puck is kept in. Young on the forecheck against Romero. Edwards down there as well, as they both battle it out. In there with Romero. No one's moving, the puck is still there. And the ref will blow it dead, because there's no progress there. Battling for that puck. Puck will come outside of the zone. As Moore and Ostapiak set for the draw. Back to Najera. We'll take it back. Goes up the glass. Millius tries to send it back in deep. Swing and a miss. Erdman will send it in deep. Stopped behind the net by Ventella. Jabbar will pick it up. He's in his skates, but he retrieves it and skates up the wall. Good back pressure by Millius. As the puck doesn't get past the blue line. Millius down low. Working it, but it is picked up by Najera. Puck is sent back in where Romero will retrieve. Puck high up in the air. We look cross ice to Najera, but that pass doesn't connect. They'll go back again as Jabara. He uses his own net. Look up, look down the middle. Najera collect the puck. Caselli will pick it up by the Riverkings blue line and dump it in. He's in on the forecheck against Fleming, who will rim it around to A. Von Ruden there. A wins the battle. Looks for Peterson, who was gone. He would have had an easy breakaway, but the puck hop over a stick as the puck is sent in front. Kreger there. It's just a steer. Steer has a look. Safe play, sends it back down low to Peterson. Peterson there battling with Von Ruden. He'll play it back where Peterson and Katagawa will battle for it. And the puck ends up getting out of the zone and all the way down to Bradshaw, where they're control and leave it there for Steer. Evans all on the forecheck. Puck is dished out to Peterson, who doesn't, puck is in his feet. Send it up the wall where Evans-all will give it back over to Romero. Romero will chip it. Fleming can't keep control, and the puck will go all the way in the zone. Jurgens there, up the wall to A. He'll chip it out where Peterson is there, gets control of the puck, and he's on a break. Here he's in, misses high to the glove side. As he had a clear break there right to the net. Ventella there, staying there all the way. Peterson just missing high. The puck will then hit the glass and go out of play. 2:03 left here in this first period, still sitting 3-0. Draw to the left of or to the right of Ventella. Won by the Riverkings. Looks like there would be a call here on 27 Coco. Looks like it'll be a cross check in the corner as they were battling for that puck. Last minute 33 here. It'll be a Riverkings power play for the remainder of the period. It's a real good chance here. They really put themselves ahead here in the first.
Steel County penalty to number 27, Judah Coco.
Trigger on the draw. Kitagawa wins it. Sprays over to Najera, who will try to get it out. And he does. Steer couldn't get there. Bradshaw will leave it there for him. Spear will set up. Craig will skate it in. The battle on the wall. As A is there. Kreger, who comes up with it. Looks out for the middle for Peterson, but puck hits a skate and is then played out by Freeze. Schluntman will try to gain the zone once again. Dish it back to Steer. Steer looks across to A. A looks to Steer and they play catch. There's the Steer with a lane and he shoots, and that is a fearless block as Emmonsall slides right across. A has the puck now over to Fleming. Takes a shot, gives it to Steer. And in front to Steer, takes another shot. Fleming, one-timer. And that is steered aside by Ventella. Riverkings still with possession here. As A almost loses it over the line, but barely keeps it in. Peterson now has it down low. Down the net with it he comes. Out to Fleming. Fleming to Peterson. Looking for Steer. Steer to Edwards. Edwards of Peterson out front, and he fans on the shot. And the puck pinballs down into Ventella, and he'll cover up with 15 seconds left to go here in the first period. A few shots, but nothing to show for it. As Emmonsall had a big block there earlier in that power play. Edwards picks it up here, 10 to go. Jurgens with a one-timer, and that misses to his glove side. Edwards picks it up, looks again to McKenzie. Shot! And that is stopped and held by Ventella. 3 seconds here to go. As Riverkings try to create some offense here. The little time they have. Edwards gets a draw past the Jurgens. One last shot off the shoulder of Ventella. As with the last chance shot there. Jurgens had it right at the top of the circle, and Ventella makes a shoulder save.
So we'll be back for the next period.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back for the second period in the 60 minutes that we have on the board. See you then. Hello and welcome back to the Southwood County Rec Center as we're here getting ready for the second period as the Riverkings lead the Steele County Blades 3-0. Riverkings looking to build up a strong first period. And Steele County looking to generate a little more scoring chances and try to bring the momentum back on their side. The period begins with Kanagawa winning the draw. Peterson will pick it up on the blue line. There's one back to Von Ruben. Will play it up to Kanagawa. He'll send it around, back in deep, as both teams are now even strength. Kreger will play it up the boards, but is intercepted by Freeze, who tried to get it deep, but Kreger is there again. We get the puck deep, and here is Peterson. Peterson over to E with a shot, and that is stopped by Ventella as E had a step there. There's a shot there just to Ventella's right, in the bottom of the circle. Makes his first save of the period. Guys up to Stevenson, shot off of Young's shin pad. Ospey will play it back to Coco. Take it back behind his own net where Edwards pressures him. Von Ruden there on the wall. Off the boards. Bernajar cannot pick it up. Edwards here down low. Look over his options. Plays it back. Centers out in front, and now is intercepted there by Ventella. Puck keeps on stays below the goal line as Young battles down there for it. Played up to Fleming on the point. He'll go D to D. Steer, send in a shot that just goes wide. Young there, who's the battle to Lee, will send it all the way down the ice, and that will go for an icing. More on the draw. Ostapiak will win it, but Milius will pick it up. More there. Ostapiak poke checks it away into the corner where he battles with Milius. He picks up the puck. Plays it out point to McKenzie. McKenzie over to Jurgens. Jurgens will send it in. Tip down front, and that's a toe save for Ventella. As I believe it was Milius in front looking for the cheeky little tip. But Ventella tracked that all the way. He makes a save and holds on. Moore versus Mork on the draw. He'll win it back to Day. Moore with a shot, and that looked like it was deflected by Milius, but Ventella nonetheless made the save. Day out front takes a shot. It's into the glove of Ventella, and he'll hold on.
Folks, remember to get your 50/50 raffle tickets available down by the merchandise table. And while you're down there, remember that
Ventella getting his fair share of shots here early, as we're still not even 2 minutes into this second period. Moore loses that one as Romero rims it around for Maselli. Chase wins that race as he pinches in. More in the battle. Day there, center ice, dishes it off to Milius with a shot, and that is off the stick of Jabara, and he deflects it to the screen. This is the Riverkings and the Blades' first regular season meeting, as of course they'll be back here tomorrow night for another matchup. Trevino with a shot, stopped by Ventella. Smith will pick it up. Play back, Randruden. He'll dish it out. Katagawa wins the race for it. Erdman on him. Draws back. Good back check by Smith, who will pick up the puck and give it to McDonald. McDonald trip it in. Hits off Van Ruden, he'll get to it, but two Blades there in front, get it to the corner. Erdman will send a shot in. Just goes wide. Carter there. He'll dish it back in deep. Van Ruden on it. He'll dish it back to Coco. Up to Freeze on the wing. He'll try to make a move, but Peyton Carter is there to keep it back in. Van Ruden in the corner again, up to Coco. Looks far side, that's off a shin pad, and Steer will send it right back in. Coco with the puck, he'll skate. Here's Freeze, busting down the wing. With speed, cuts the middle. Shot, ooh, good back check by A, and he's turning back the other way. He's on a break on his backhand. Good defensive play there by Jabara, as he got back and tied him up as A had a bunch of speed. No icing as Ray comes back. Ray Fleming comes back to pick up that puck. Pressure there by Majara. Fleming up to Kreger. Was hit there by Lee. And puck picked up by Ostapiak. Lee with it now. Looks far side. Majara there. Steer, although, is able to defensively get position on him and get that puck. Lee now back in his own zone. Goes cross ice to Ostapiak, who will chip the puck deep and get in the. Lee will be in there on the forecheck. Steer, throw it up the wall to Pearson, who will just chip it in. On goal, leave it there for Freeze. Freeze pressured there by Young. There's Morch there for the assistance on freeze. Vaselli on the wall there, and the puck is sent all the way down. No icing as Jurgens is pressured here. Jurgens will just wrap it around the boards. Puck could not be touched there by the Blades player. And it looks like the call was an icing, but they discuss as it might be, face-off might be placed in center ice. Looked like Stevenson was much far ahead of the Blades player there and had the, as the call is, if you beat the player to the dot, then the puck, the icing should be waved off. So see what they're discussing, what the call will be. Looks like it will be at center ice. Edwards wins the draw to McKenzie. McKenzie goes cross ice to Young, who will chip it in deep. Stevenson, speedy winger in there on the forecheck. Wins the race, and Young picks up, muscles his way through a player. The puck is chipped. Morch will send it all the way, and looks like no icing as McKenzie's there. Van Ruden on the forecheck. He reverses it to Jurgens, who looks for Stevenson, but the puck looks like it hops over his stick. And no icing as it is waved off. Morch back with it, back to Van Ruden. He'll go glass, safe play, and gets it out. Jurgens will send it in. It's controlled by Vintella and play down for his defenseman as he'll break it out. Pass up the boards does not work as Trevino makes work of it and passes it up. Here's Stevenson on a break, but is broken up by Morch. Cole Giovanni looking wide is intercepted by Moore. Stood up heavily there by Romero, who's cutting across. Shot on goal, blocker to side by Bradshaw. Bradshaw, his 10th save of the night. Puck sent in. He'll stick that one aside. Erdman will send it up. Coco there, battling with Milius. Freeze will pick it up. Puck exits the zone, and he'll turn back. To the Romero. Romero, he'll just chip it in. Erdman's got it, out to the Trevino. Trevino back to Erdman as they play catch. He'll send it right up the wall. Looks like Milius tipped that in as the ref was calling icing. Just out, Smith intercepts and he'll send it right back in deep. Vintella out there to play it. He'll rim it around the boards for Coco. He'll chip it and just get it out. Steer there with Lee on him. Coco there, good stick lift as he gains control of the puck. Romero tries to get the puck back, but it's Smith who wins the battle and sends it in. Carter there behind the net. And with Osapiak as they're battling. Smith picks it up, sends it back in deep. Coco picks it up, and winning around the boards for Najera. Will chip it out and gets past the blue line as Lee picks up. Lee, good stick by Fleming as the puck poked away from Lee. Fleming has Kreger behind the D, makes a move, and he's in. All by himself, makes a move, he's in. Shot, backhand, and it goes just wide. Pass out in front, too far out of the reach of A. Shot from Fleming from the top of the circle, right into the breadbasket of Vintella as he makes a save and holds on. .12-10 now left here in the second period. Shots are 27-11 in favor of the Riverkings. Kreger wins the rod back to Jurgens. Jurgens will play it there for Peterson. Walks to the middle, takes a step, has it, holds on. Shot, gloved by Vintella. As Peterson made a few moves to the middle, looking for a clear shot. Vintella saw it all the way and makes the glove save. Kreger wins the draw, back to McKenzie. McKenzie looks and takes a shot, and that misses high and wide. Puck in deep. McKenzie pinches. Coco dishes it up the wall. Jurgens there, wins it. Takes a shot, blocker save by Ventella, and the puck is cleared. McKenzie there again, takes another shot, another save. Up in the air, and Kreger comes down with it. Walks to the middle. Sees McKenzie again. The play down low to Peterson. Kreger back door. Oh, it hits a stick over the shoulder of Ventella, and it's Peterson who gets the favorable bounce, as it is now 4-0 for the Riverkings. Looked like Peterson was looking to give Kreger the backdoor pass there, but it might have hit, well, definitely hit something in front. It might have been the Steele County defenseman, as it very unlucky there, as there was nothing you can do about that. Just unlucky bounce. Riverkings go up 4-0. Jurgens carries it up. He'll try to send it in deep. Gets as far as the blue line, which here comes Jesse Edwards to Stevenson. Stevenson fans on the shot, and the puck is played out all the way back into the Riverkings zone. Bradshaw will leave it there for McKenzie. McKenzie throws it up the wall. Breeze battles for it there with Young. Romero will send it just back in deep. McKenzie again has a look. Those boards as Edwards got it. He'll play it right back. McKenzie goes wall, where Stevenson has a jump. He's in. Shot off. The light went on, as I thought that went in the net, but hit the side of the net. Stevenson had a 2-on-1. Ammonzall with a move there, and he's taken to the wall by Edwards. Jurgens rims it around the boards. Kept in by Romero. Over the head of Trevino as Ammonzall is there. Jurgens meets him and wins the puck. Out to Stevenson, but the puck is kept in by Van Ruden. Trevino over to Jurgens. Up the wall to Stevenson. Stevenson will play to the middle where Young picks it up. Young over to Trevino. Back to Jurgens. Here comes Young, looking to get it deep, and he will not. Pajero will send it all the way back in, where Bradshaw will stop it there for Jurgens. Jurgens looks wall, glass, as it takes a funny bounce. Goes all the way in, but Milius beats out the icing. Looks for more in the middle, but it hits a skate. Coco wins the puck. Looks at Najera in front, but Trevino there, poke it away. Steer now, up the wall, send it in deep where Milius gives chase. Hard hit, but Jabara will pick it up. Maselli off the skate, and he'll get it in deep and play chase on Fleming. Up the wall to Day. They'll send it over to Milius. More in there. It's Jabara. Romero rims it around the boards, whereas almost kept in by Fleming, but just out of his reach as it reaches center ice and sent right back in by Steer. McDonald cuts the middle with a shot, and that's blocked in front by Romero, and he's got a break. Good back check there, as you can go get as far as top of the circle. Just as cross ice to Freeze. He's down low. He'll protect the puck. He's got it. Sends it back down low to Maselli. Doesn't get as far as Fleming, who rims it up to McDonald. It was taken down there by Freeze. Nothing to it, as the crowd wanting a penalty for that one. 8:17 now here to go in the second. Remains 4-0 for the Riverkings. Steele County starting to push back these last shifts. Kitagawa winning the draw back to Coco. He'll go back to his own zone. Pushes it back to Van Ruden. Chipped out. And Jurgens is there. Pressure by Kitagawa. Looks middle at Cole Kreger, who was in there all by himself, but he'll win the... Outskate Van Ruden there for the icing. Peterson out front to Kreger, out to A! Nice pass, but a better save as Ventella slides across. Nice little passing play there. Kreger looking for a back door, but Ventella up to the task, slides across and makes a save. Versus Lee on the draw. One back by Moore. Durgan's on the blue line, dishes over to McKenzie. He'll send it in deep for Milius. Milius looks high, here's Day. Shot, and that's off the shoulder of Ventella and out of play. Ventella has had to make some really tough saves here in this game, as the Riverkings have been knocking on the door. Moore wins the draw. Day will send it in deep for Milius. Him and Romero collide as Romero wins that puck battle, but Moore collects it out to Day, and I think it might have been, don't know if it was Ventella who caught that, but might have hit a shin pad in front or something, but nonetheless, great chance for the Riverkings there. Najera picks it up. The shot blockered away by Bradshaw. Casellia collect. Puck chipped out of the zone. Kept in by Jabara twice. And you'll keep it in deep. Casellia pressures. Hit on McKenzie. Jurgens there. Chips it out. A race for it here, as it will not make it for icing. Oh, and it looks like Bradshaw going to the bench. It looks like it will be a Steele County penalty. Behind the play. A roughing penalty on Jabara. And the Riverkings will go to their second power play of the game.
2 minutes for roughing. 2 minutes for roughing to Steele County number 7.
The last one later in the last few minutes of the first period and carried over into the second. They get another chance here to extend their lead. It is Kreger, A, Peterson, Fleming, and Steer out there. Steer with a one-timer, stopped by Ventella. Fleming will keep it in. A walks in, takes looks for this pass in front to Kreger, but he couldn't corral it, and the puck rolls on into Ventella, and he'll hold on. He's getting a little chippy out in front. I don't think they like the extra little poke on their goalie. Lee versus Kreger here on the draw. Kreger will win it, and they'll take control. Steer there. Makes a move and dishes across to Fleming. Fleming looks to go across, but it's off Najera, and he'll control nearly, but Kreger's there. Romero picks it up, and he'll get it all the way down the ice. Lee there pressuring. Steer wins the race and controls. Dishes it back to Fleming, who will break it out. Dishes it right up to the blue line to Peterson. The Crowley walks in, takes a shot, and that's off the shin pad of Freeze, who was there defensively. Fleming down low to Cole. Kreger dishes it back to Peterson. Peterson out to Fleming. Fleming with a shot, and that's kicked aside by Ventella as it went through a few skates. Steer down there. Has control. Play it down low, or excuse me, out front to Fleming. Fleming give it right back to his partner there on the wall. A cuts to the net. Goes behind. Comes out top. Gives it back to Steer. Little miscommunication as the puck gets by Cole Kreger. Van Ruben there battling with Fleming. Seconds tick off the clock here. That battle. Peterson looking for A out in front and top of the circle, as he had a lot of room there, but puck hops over a stick. Here's Peterson now. Peterson out front, and the puck hops over Mackenzie's stick as he would have had a wide open net. Still control the puck. McKenzie a shot, and that's gloved by Ventella, but the puck is picked up by Peterson as they maintain control. In front to Edwards, that's tipped in front, and that is again another save for Ventella as he holds it strong for the fort. Keeps it a 4-goal game. Puck rimmed right out to Jared Stevenson, who's got a break. He's in. He's there. Over to Young, and he scores. What a pass. As Stevenson had a break, finds his teammate there, Richard Young, who had a wide open net off that pass. Great awareness as Steele County was making a change. As they were tired off that penalty kill, they'd never gotten a change. The puck was sent right up. And it's now a 5-0 game with 4:40 to go here in the second period. Great awareness on the Riverkings defense there to send that up. Romero there. Trevino will send it back down and deep to Young, the goal scorer. Loses it, and Freeze will pick it up momentarily while Young regains possession. Tries to dish it to Edwards in the middle, but that doesn't connect. Amonzol loses the puck to Edwards, and Trevino will send it all the way down the ice, and that'll be good for an icing. It was Harold Jurgens there, number 6 for the Riverkings, who had made that pass and sent that break. Very, very good chance there that they buried on. Nothing much that the goalie Ventella can do. It was a really, really well-placed pass, and Richard Young had a wide open net. Coco there on the draw, plays it in there. Frost-Piak will send it in deep as Lee gives chase on Erdman. Erdman plays it up the wall. Young chips it to Stevenson, who's got a step. And he's poke checked by Coco, who makes a good defensive play on the speedy winger, Stevenson. Coco plays it up the wing to Najera. Najera cuts in the middle. Got Van Ruden on the side, who can't control the pass. Out front. And that is a cover up by Bradshaw as the puck is thrown in front, trying to connect with, I believe, Najera out in front. The puck gets under his stick, and Bradshaw will cover up. And it looks like we'll get a Steele County power play as Stevenson is going off for a rough. I'm guessing on that rush he had when he had gone down. I must have been something behind the play that the ref saw that deserved a roughing penalty, but Steele County will go to the power play here. Amonzol wins the draw. Maselli there. But the puck will be cleared by Fleming as the puck got out of his reach. Peterson gives chase. Goes in the battle with Romero. He's there with on him. Coco takes the puck out, and he'll set up. Kitagawa looks middle. He'll skate it himself all the way into the zone. He'll chip it in deep. Looking to win that race. Fleming there, and he'll go glass and send it all the way back down. Well, Steele County must reset once again. Amonzol skates it up. Gains a red line. Makes a few moves. Picked up by Freeze, who will gain the zone. And he'll set it up. Actually takes a shot that is blocked in front by Fleming and sent to the corner where Steer takes over. Loses the puck, and Freeze will take it. Lee with another shot that is sticked aside by Fleming. Cole Kreger looking for Peterson there on a break, but the puck is chipped just too far ahead of him. Now deep in the Riverkings zone, Jurgens picks up. Looks in the middle, but that puck is out and offside as Osapiak thought he had it and had a fair chance to get a shot there, but the puck had just gone out and it's offside. 40 seconds now left in the Steele County power play. And 2:12 left in the period. Draw here right just outside the blue line. Edwards, Kitagawa. little jousting there on the draws. Edwards is waved out. A will take it. Won by Katagawa. Over to Coco. He'll rim it around. Katagawa there. Romero puck finds him as he's there. Dishes over Katagawa. Maselli looks out, give and go, but the puck is intercepted by McKenzie, and he'll send the puck all the way back down. 15 left here on the power play, as we'll get a chance for one last rush as Romero brings it up. Romero sends it over to Maselli, who will lose the puck, and there's A, who will send it all the way down, and that'll just about do it for the power play. 2-1. Stevenson is back out. Amonzol picks it up. Moving out in front to Lee. Lee on the wing, loses the puck as Jurgens has poked it away, and A's now on a break. A's in, takes a shot, and that's a glove save for Ventella. Great grab as Timo A had a break. Quick turnaround there as a quick poke check by Jurgens turned into an offensive chance on the other end. Moore wins a draw back to Erdman. Quick shot. Off the bar in front. The puck is still loose. Out to Tanner Day, who makes a shot. Bouncing around. Moore there. Takes a shot, and that's stopped by Ventella. Milius has got it behind the net. He's won back by Ostapiak. Makes a move, and he's out. On a break, they got a 3-on-2. He'll drive wide on Trevino. Lee picks it up, takes a shot from a bad angle, and Bradshaw's got that. Just under the last minute here in the second, excuse me. 52 seconds to be exact. There'll be a face-off here to the right of Drake Bradshaw. He's made his 14th save of the night. Shots are now 40-14 in favor of the Riverkings. Ventella having a very busy night so far. Draws one, but kept in by Van Ruden. Sent in front, but broken up by Fleming and picked up by Cole Krieger. There's a breaking out now with a lot of speed, makes a few moves, takes a shot, and he misses low and wide. Puck is dished down low to Peterson. Will send it to A little high as it hits him in the chest. Peterson takes a slap shot on the top of the circle, sticks aside by Ventella. Puck is centered once again. Steers got it. High circle, takes a shot, tipped in front, and that's stopped by Ventella once again. Makes another big save there off of a nifty tip in front by Timo A. He's got it again. Off the wall, he can't control the pass. He's sent in front, poke checked by Ventella as Peterson would have been wide open in front. Needs to get a shot off here as his end of the period. Oh, and he could not. Tough play there as dying seconds of the period. And that does it for the second period. We'll be right back with you guys soon. Hello and welcome back to the Southwood County Recreation Center. As we're getting ready here for a third period matchup between the Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings and the Steele County Blades. The Riverkings have a healthy 5-0 lead here. The shots here, 41 for the Riverkings and 14 for the Steele County Blades. Goaltender Ventella on the Blades has been very busy. Von Ruden there. This guy's a puck off the glass. Played with a high stick, but touched by the Blades. We'll go back as Coco takes it. Off to Von Ruden. Up to Freeze, puck hops over his stick. And he's there, taken down, but no calls. Ray Fleming picks up the puck. Coco throws it on net. Deflected over there. Katagawa had a chance. It's up in Raymond Fleming's equipment, but they'll rim it around. Freeze will leave it for Von Ruden. Makes a move, takes a shot, and that's blocked in front by Steer. And you take control and chip it off the glass. No ice as Cole Krieger beats it out. Dishes it to E, who will play it back down low. It looks like the door was not closed properly as it opens up. Luckily no one was hitting there, as that's a dangerous play as A lot of injuries happen that way. Is that door opening up? Thank God nothing happened. Regroup here. Face off to the right of Ventella. Edwards plays it back. Stevenson over to McKenzie. He'll take a quick shot. Stick side by Ventella. Edwards down low. Plays it over to Young. Romero down battling with him. They're in there. Osapiak on Richard Young. Wins the puck. Skates it out, but Stevenson on him. Forces a turnover, and he'll turn back. Puck is played down deep. Osapiak will rim it around the boards, but pinching is Jurgens. He'll throw it out in front, but Romero takes control. Off the glass. Up to Jurgens, who takes a shot that's blocked in front by Jabara, excuse me. Down low, Romero battles with Edwards. Jabara intercepts and will try to rim it, but puck gets as far as Young, as he'll play it up to Jurgens, who fakes a shot and takes it wide and then shoots, and then Ventella makes a save. McKenzie another shot, and that's into the glove of Ventella, and he'll hold on. As McKenzie looked to step into that one from about the top of the circle off the rebound. Ventella up to the task as he came right out and made the save.
8-8, 8-6, 3-2, 8-8.
Fortune Moore here. Moore wins the draw. Trevino send it back down low to Milius. Milius battles there with Coco. Moore out there out in front, dishes it back door, they score! Tanner Day backdoor finishes it off from a great pass there from Moore. It's now 6-0. I believe that is Moore notching his first point as a River King. The newcomer in his first game against his former team picks up his first point for the team. Big hit out there as Romero steps on Carter. Freeze will pick up, picks up speed around his own net. Moves the puck to Carter, and Trevino will chip it up. Evans all there. He'll get it as far as Trevino. Back in his own zone, dishes it across to Erdman. Erdman looks cross ice and sees McDonald. He'll stop up, gives it to Smith, but it's broken up by Romero. But Smith gets it back and dishes it back down deep. Jabara there for it. Stop up and rim it back around for Romero, but the puck is a little too far. He's going to make up some ground. He chips it out. It's stopped by Trevino, and Smith is there with it now. Dishes it across to McDonald. Oh, what a save as Ventella gets across, but McDonald looking for that one-timer, but had to readjust himself as the puck was deflected. And that gave enough time for Ventella to get across, and he was in perfect position for that save. Kreger on the draw. Right back to Timo A, who dishes right back to Kreger, but bounced around like a pinball. No one can get control as Peterson's now out in front. Tries a shot that hits the side of the net. Steer there. They'll just take it back down low. Coco on him. Steer, they're battling in the corner. It's broken up by Ostapiak, who dishes up there to Najara. Najara battling with A. Ostapiak picks up and goes back. He'll turn up, has a look. Puck doesn't get as far as Cole Kreger as he's there. Ostapiak finally decides to chip it off the glass, but that is taken down by Steer. He gives it to Peterson, who will send it right back in deep for Van Ruden. It almost looked like he was going to intercept it there, but Coco came to his aid to chip it away from Timo A. Van Ruden there. Pinned to the wall, but he gets away. He's got it back again. He's down in front of Peterson. Quick shot right on, and Ventella makes a save. And you'll hold on. I like that quick little play and that pass out front in the corner. Peterson couldn't get any air on that puck, and Ventella there to make the save in perfect position. Edwards wins the draw back to McKenzie. McKenzie looked at the shot and didn't have a lane. So he dishes it to Young. Stevenson there to McKenzie. He'll give it to his partner, Jurgens. He'll take a shot, and that's into the glove of Ventella off the point shot from Jurgens. A little more pressure now. It's like the other periods, same thing, same story this period as the Riverkings have been getting the majority of the chances and majority of pressure as Edward wins another draw. McKenzie looks again for another lane, but passes to Jurgens. He fumbled the puck. He'll just send it back in deep. Jabara there to collect, and he'll rim it there for Cola Giovanni. He's got it again, and he'll try to go glass. Edwards keeps it in. The puck is there for Mork. He'll rim it around the glass from Rosselli. Rosselli battles with McKenzie on the wall. Jabara there, but Edwards takes the puck again to Stevenson. He'll take a point shot off the blocker. It's up in the air, and Jabara gloves it down, as I don't think Ventella knew where that went. Stevenson there, will send it back in low. Riverkings with great control here. Stevenson with a shot from bottom of the circle. Ventella will hold on, get a much needed line change as Still County had a tough time getting out there. The goal scorers of the sixth goal are back out there. The Milius, Moore, and Day line. As Moore takes a draw against Ammonzall. Draws one, but freezes there as he comes right through with speed against Trevino, but Trevino is there and he sticks the puck away. Coco there, and he'll send it in deep. Moore back. Freeze on him. Erdman there, he'll rim it around the boards and freezes down, and it doesn't look good. A little rough stuff going on. It looked like a harmless play. It looked like Freeze went in there and to finish the hit, and the two met, and I think Freeze might be really hurt here. I don't think anything dirty happened there, as I think Freeze maybe on his way down might have bonked his head. A sport like this with such contact and high speeds, bound to happen. But it does look like he is holding his head, so hope it is nothing serious. Looks like there will be a River King. Excuse me, there's a Steele County penalty here on number 21 Ammonzall. It's a 5-minute. Just waiting for the call from the referee. Freeze gets up on his own power, which is a good sign. One of the stronger players on Steele County. It looks like he's going straight off. We're getting back to the action. Let's hope he's all right.
Steele County penalty number 21. Altair Nazal, 5 minutes for face masking.
It looks like the penalty is face masking as Ammenzoll went after Erdman after the play. And it's a long 5-minute power play here for the Riverkings. As Cole has control down low. Gives it to Peterson. Peterson looking for Fleming out front. He'll take a shot, and that's gloved by Ventella. Fleming with a shot from Ventella's right, top of the circle. Didn't look like there was a lot of traffic in front of him. He saw it all the way through. And that now marks 50 shots for the Riverkings. Krieger wins the draw, just to Peterson. Over to Steer as they set up. A there. Back to Steer. They play catch. A will walk in. Look for Peterson in front. The puck is there, but no one can get control as A finally does. And he'll chip it in deep for Krieger as they set up once again. A there. On the half wall. Looking down low for Cole. Krieger. Looks up. They switch with Steer. Steer sends it down low. Heads to the net. Krieger now. He's got control. He's pressured by Van Ruden. A over to Steer. Olmerson intercepted by Lee. Over to Fleming with a one-timer, and he misses high, and that'll hit the screen. As Ray Fleming with that heavy shot. Always a threat on that power play. Just misses high and wide there, as we saw that in that, I believe, the third goal. 3:47 left in the power play, as I mentioned. It was a 5-minute major. The draw is won by Katagawa, but collected by the Riverkings. Here's Young. Tries to give it to Edwards. It's in his feet, and the puck will get out of play. As it looked like a Steele County blade, I think as the Jarrett got the stick involved and deflected that pass right out of play. Steele County been able to keep chances to a minimum here. Almost at the 1.5 minute mark. Jurgens plays it to Edwards. Edwards to Stevenson down low. Looks for McKenzie, but good stick, knocks that away. Stevenson there. This is it to Edwards. Right back to Stevenson out front. Scores! A give and go from Edwards and Stevenson. And the quick shot beats Ventella. High to the glove side. And is now 7-0 on a power play goal. That being a 5-minute major, the Riverkings will remain on the power play. No time taken off. Steer will play it back. Fleming up. A will carry it in. Looking to set up. Takes control. Fleming takes a shot over to Steer. Steer to A. Back up to Steer. Hey, Steer with a quick shot. Misses wide. He was looking for a tip in front, but didn't get one. Steer will carry it in. Kogo looking to break free there, but the puck was never loose for him. Hey there. Pass over to Steer. He'll throw it on net, but good stick, I believe, by Mork, and that puck is deflected out of play. 2:25 left on the power play. That Edwards, Young, and Stevenson unit back out. Puck went to Jurgens. Over to McKenzie. Walk down low, take a shot. That's stopped by Ventella by the circle. Chase had room. Chase McKenzie had room to let that go. Edward wins another one. McKenzie sends it over to Jurgens. Jurgens having a look. Looks in front to Edwards with a tip, but hits a few skates and doesn't get to the net. McKenzie carries the puck down low. He'll stop up, have a look. Young there. The puck is then deflected out by Ostapiak as he disrupted the pass, as I believe it was McKenzie trying to get it to Young on the blue line. Edwards carries it up. He'll skate it all the way in. And stop and give it to Jurgens, who'll set it up. Take a look, and he'll take a shot, and I believe that was off of Young.
The Olympic Restaurant on 8th Street South.
It heads up into the screen as his own player deflected that out of play.
Fluffy pancakes, crispy bacon, and bottomless coffee. Check out the Olympic Restaurant on 8th Street South.
Extremely long power play, still with a minute 26 left to go. Riverkings have been getting some chances, but with one power play goal to show for it. Milius there. Milius back. Has a look. Looks to go down low to Day, but in the skates of Van Ruden. Day there again. Over to Milius. He looked to go back up to the point, but that good stick by the Blades defenseman, and that puck is knocked right out. Bradshaw looking to play it all the way up, and it gets to Day on the blue line, but he is hit hard by Romero. Good clean hit as he caught Day with his head down heading across the blue line. Fleming will send it right back in. Stopped up momentarily, but Romero will pick it up and get as far as Jordan Steer on the blue line. Steer having a look. Finds Day. Day try to center out in front, but good stick by Ventella. The puck never gets there. Fleming. Him and Day play catch. Day sends it over to Steer with a shot. He's aiming far side, but it was blocked out in front as Romero picks up, and he will clear. Gets as far as center, though, as Fleming catches that pass. Steer there. Steer out in front, and the save by Ventella. Kreger there now. Picks up the puck. Romero battling with him. But Najero picks it up, and he'll send it out of the reach. Kitagawa, as he had men. He had numbers breaking. Erdman out there, looking for the shot, but gives it out to Cole Kreger. He's down there with Peterson. Peterson has the puck now, out to Erdman. Erdman try to send it in deep, but it hits Peterson, who's got it now. Top of the circle, tries to cut to the middle, does. Makes a move, takes a shot, and he scores! What a shot! As he walked right through the middle and beat Ventella to the glove side. There wasn't much room there. Peterson with that wicked wrister right over the glove, and is now 8-0 with 9:20 to go. Ventella needs a goaltending change here for the Steele County Blades. Dilo Ventella, who's had a very, very busy night with 57 shots on him, has been replaced by Ethan Burning. Up front, Carter. Carter with a shot, and glove saved by Burning. As he faces makes his first save of the night. Right away, quickly into the game. That's Peterson from Kreger and Erdman. And Ruden with the puck, rim it around to Lee. Gets by him. Erdman there, tries to send it deep, but now Lee is out. He's got a break, he's got a step, takes a shot, and that's sticked away by Trevino, who's back. Made a nice defensive play there. Lee still got the puck. Tries to send it up. Coco there, he'll risk a shot, and that's high, but caught by Bradshaw. It looks like he's trying to just get the puck on net, but Bradshaw there to make the save. Face off to be to his right, as Edwards And Ostapiek are back out there for this draw. Edwards wins it. Back to McKenzie, who will use his own net. Bring it around for Stevenson, who will chip it out onto Richard Young, who's there, who's got a numbers. He's got Jesse Edwards in front. Pass across, and that's stopped by Burning. It's loose still. It's out there. McKenzie's got it. Oh, and the ref blows it dead, as it looks like there was to be a penalty that's going to be called. Just when the Riverkings looked like they had another one. A scramble in front. Now there's a Riverking penalty. And I think it's Richard Young. It is Richard Young on their 2-on-1 chance. Edwards took that shot that was stopped by Burning as he came across. Sekani Blades get the puck off the draw. Kitagawa takes a shot, blocked in front, rebound there, off the crossbar. Amenzal picks up the blocked shot that went right to his stick. Quick shot that he ringed off the crossbar. Great chance there, best chance all game. Coco now, just sit across to Romero, can't control the pass. He'll send it in deep. No one there for him as McKenzie picks up. Gets by him, Amenzal there. Loses the puck as Peterson's got a break. He's in, he's got two. Romero there, breaks it up, good stick. Jurgens intercepts though. Over to Kreger, out to Peterson. Peterson gets the puck poked away and Coco steals it. Thought they might have had a break, but McKenzie's there and they'll clear it out to Cole. And they'll play it back in deep, kill as much time as they can off this Blades power play. Ostapiek now picks it up on the Riverkings blue line, is poked away by Kreger. Good stick. He'll send it in deep onto Burning and will control it. Some rough stuff in front of the net. Van Ruden and Peterson get into it. Nothing from it. Ostapiek wins the draw. Van Ruden there. Gives it over to Lee. Ostapiek dishes it back to Van Ruden behind his own goal as they'll set up and try to break out. They dish it to Ostapiek on the wing. They'll skate up the middle. Dishes it to Lee. Lee is on the blue line. Thrown on net by Van Ruden, that just goes wide. Ostapiek sends it to Lee. Lee with the shot! That's stopped in front by Bradshaw. The puck will go out, and Stevenson with some speed. He's going wide. He's got Edwards in front, but loses the handle of the puck. Ostapiek there now. He'll take his time. 12 seconds now left in this Riverkings penalty. Ostapiek up the wing again. He's looking to play it back, and he'll skate it in. Over to Morg. He'll skate it in. Reverses it. No one there though. As Fleming will pick up. Revert. Gets up to Young. Young looking cross ice for Stevenson. Broken up by Jabara. And he'll skate on with it. As he's on. He's into the zone. Tries to dish it to the middle, but intercepted by Moore. Maselli there with a good stick. Takes the puck away, and the puck is then cleared out by Fleming as he had two guys on him. Amenzal with the puck. Looking to skate up the middle, and does. He's in, makes a move. Big hit by Erdman as Amenzal tried to make a move. But Romero turns the puck over, and Romero with a shot. And that puck was rolling, and he shot it right over the net into the screen. 5:42 left to go here in the third period. Riverkings with an 8-0 lead. More on Ostapiek on this draw. Coco now. Fans on the puck. there. Tanner Day will break out, and he's got a 2-on-1 with Milius. Milius driving the net. Day there, takes a shot, and he scores! Tanner Day high over the blocker of Burning. They add more salt to the wound. It is now 9-0 for the Riverkings. Tanner Day with a near perfect shot right over the blocker of Burning. McDonald now breaks in. He's got a chance. He takes a shot, and that's stopped by Burning right away. Riverkings looking for more again.
He was assisted by number 24, Justin Trevino. And by number 11, Max Moore. Day from Trevino and Moore.
There's the announcement, Day, Trevino, and Moore. McKenzie takes a shot, right on. Burning will take that right in the belly and allow no rebound. Lee wins the draw. Jabara loses the puck to Carter. Maselli there, he's on the wing. Skating it up, dishes across. Paul Giovanni is stood up by Jurgens. Oh, and looks like Secretary Blade might have lost an edge. I believe that is that's Lee, who lost an edge and went into Bradshaw. Knocks the net off, and that'll be a stoppage in play. 5:03 here left to go in the third period. Moore and Lee on the draw. Moore will win it back. McKenzie there. We try to play it up to to Milius, but it's broken up by Romero, who will send it out. Moore there. Back to McKenzie. McKenzie tried a quick pass, but he missed. Fanned on it. McKenzie back behind his own net. Makes a move and skates out. Finds Milius just out of his reach, and that's waved off. No icing as Milius busted back and was waved off. Maselli there, mishandles the puck. As Day was there on the forecheck, took a big hit from Romero, and the puck gets chipped out of play. Face off to the left of Burning. Smith and Katagawa will take this one. A little delay here as Romero's talking to the referee. Smith here. Wins the draw, loses the draw as Jabaro picks up possession. He'll rim it around the boards, just out of the reach of Jurgens, who can't keep it in. Not enough for icing though, as they'll pick up. Around the boards, Carter's there. 50 little play to Smith. Will chip it out for McDonald. McDonald there, loses the handle as he's stepped on by Rubin. But he gets it back. Puck at his feet. Carter there now. Plays out right in front of the net, and the puck trickles through, and no problem with that, we'll hang on.
Very special treat for you before the game. Santa will be here. You can take your picture with Santa starting at 6 o'clock out in the warming area. Bring the kids, bring the dogs, bring the neighbors. Take your picture with Santa tomorrow night before the game.
Smith again on this draw. He'll win it back to Fleming, who will just play it back down deep. With Sally there, chip it up for Von Ruden. Ostapiak now makes a move around Steer. He's got Lee with him. Puck Play looks like it was offside as the puck was moved a little too late. A 2-on-1 chance there, lost as someone got a little antsy and took the blue line a little early. Puck won back by Kreger. Steer there. Goes D to D with Fleming. Up to Timo. As he tries to go cross ice to Peterson. It's broken up by Von Ruden. A's hit there by Lee, but he gains control and will send it down deep. Lord Peterson will gather. Coco actually beats him to it and chips it forward. Steer there. Loses it. Emmonsall. Oh, but Steer somehow remains to keep that puck, as looked like he had lost it. Coco now behind his own goal, regroup, have a look. Lee tries to send it to the middle to Emmonsall, but broken up by Peterson. A now try to get in front. Coco picks it up. The puck is rimmed back in. A in the corner. Von Ruden there, they collide. Battle for it. Again, back down for Coco. He'll reverse it to Von Ruden. Can't control that puck, and Kreger's in there. Beats him to it. Coco now. Bouncing puck, and it almost gets by his stick. Riverking out front, but puck gets out of the zone to Maselli. Puck is sent back in, where Edwards will take it. Edwards is there down low. Trying to dish it out in front of Peterson. Backhander just wide. Ostapiak there now. He'll chip it off the glass, but that's brought down by Young, and he's got it now. High top of the circle, over to Peterson. Peterson, slap pass over to Edwards. It's up and it's in! Somehow that puck found the net. Puck has eyes as Peterson looked to make a slap pass across to his teammate Edwards, who was driving back door, and it looked like it might have hit a stick or a skate. But no matter what, a goal's a goal. It went in the net. It popped over Burning. Nothing much he can do about that. And the Riverkings hit double digits. It's now 10-0 here. 2 minutes left in the third. I believe that goal will be Edwards.
Wisconsin Rapids goal scored by number 15, Jesse Edwards. He was assisted by number 28, Adam Peterson.
Milius just sends that one off the crossbar. A good chance there. And they keep on putting on the pressure. Milius down low. Jabara pressuring. Milius though wins the battle. Is it to Day? Day sends it right in front to Milius with a quick shot, and that's stopped by Burning. Jabara takes his time, throws it out, but that gets by Erdman. Trevino back for it. Cola Giovanni on him. Erdman pass is intercepted by Lee. Von Ruden gives it to Maselli. Maselli will send it in deep for Lee. Erdman though beats him. Rims the puck around. Van Ruden there. Takes a shot, and that's gloved by Bradshaw. High glove shot from the point. It's easily handled by Bradshaw there. Final announcement says, last minute here in the third. One-way contest as the shots have been 67-15 in favor of the Riverkings. No matter what the score says, we'll be back here tomorrow night for another 0-0 start hockey game. Same time, same place. Look in front to Peyton Carter, who Got the puck chip away. Maselli makes a nice little move to Lee. He's breaking one-on-one. Tries to look in front, but out of the reach of Morkes, he was a little bit behind. Tried to play the puck down low to Maselli, who hops over his stick. McKenzie there to retrieve. Plays it up to Van Ruden. Van Ruden will chip it right back in. Jurgens there. Loves it down. Has it to a stick. Tries to play up to Carter. Just out of his reach. Van Ruden will dip it back in deep. Jurgens now. Plays it right out in front of his own net. Pretty close there. Plays it up to Carter. Carter. Big safe play played off the boards and out. As Emenzel will play this puck. 2-1. And that is the game. 10-0 Riverkings. As Drake Bradshaw picks up his second shutout of the season. The Riverkings start the weekend series 1-0 as they look back, come back tomorrow. And the Steele County Blades looking to come back tomorrow and try to make it even. I'd like to thank you guys for joining us tonight at the Southward County Recreation Center. This broadcast was brought to you by Wisconsin Rapids Community Media and Hockey TV. Enjoy the rest of your night.